time to get into some topics?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, and you know, one of the things that was on my heart this week, okay, that I wanted to bring back to the crown was trauma-based rage, okay, especially in relationships. And you know, my question is, have any of you ladies have ever been lost in a relationship? You know, gone crazy, slashed the tires, bust the windows out the car. Now,
okay. This is what we want to talk about. This is what we coming together to talk about as people this age.
Have you lost your mind?
I don't mess up anyone's property.
Okay.
Never slash a tire, but I have put hands. Ooh. I have done that. It's not something I'm proud of.
Right.
Because I lost someone who I really cared about because he had done something real crazy though.
What?
But I lost someone that I really cared about because I was doing that. He had gotten someone pregnant.
Oh, well, that's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker, maybe a backhand.
Yes. And so.
Oh, did you hear that? So he had gotten someone pregnant, and of course she was upset. I'm not gonna hold her on that, but they're basically saying that she should be able to smack him, physically hurt him, physically go at him because he went and had got someone pregnant. So if she was the person that got pregnant and he went and slapped her, would that be okay? I'm thinking it probably wouldn't have been the same. They actually just now said that out of their daggone mouths. We do not condone violence over here at all, any way, shape, or form. These people crazy. Viewer discretion is advised. The views of these people is not necessarily the views of me and us. All right. Shout out to Blade for another 5. Appreciate you. He says, why do I have the sudden urge to put more wig glue in my hair and put my girdle on? Child, I bet they still got the damn girdles on. I'm telling you.
I have experienced my fair share of relational trauma.
We know.
To the extent of having a complex about not being chosen. So that is something that I have struggled with throughout the years. I mean, I'm much better now because I'm happy. For the first time in my life, I can say that I'm happy.
Do we believe that? Given what we watched the other day on this show, do we really believe that? What she just said explains, not that we didn't already know, why she's sitting up here being unintentionally single for 10 damn years. She's still worrying about what happened probably from that dude, and it sounds like maybe he died. Sounds like that's what she was trying to say. And she wants to have all these, that's why she's so crazed about somebody cheating on her. That explains everything. And she ain't gonna get no therapy. She ain't worked through it at this point. She ain't worked through it at this age with all the money she got. Girl, child, Good luck, gentlemen. SYCBM. And
I'm content with me. But for a while, that whole competitive, men pitting women, against each other and having to go through the idea of not being chosen or seeing someone and then they decide they want to date someone else. And so that could cause quite a bit of relational trauma and rage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got accused of being crazy. Yeah, supposedly I hopped over a fence in Boston or busted through a gate. I did, yes.
But did you really do it?
No.
You didn't do it.
Matter of fact, I was in Baltimore laying in bed with somebody else.
I
mean, see, y'all for the longest time thought people didn't have nobody else lined up, but I did. But when I heard it, I was literally, finagling with a little something.
Fixing your truck.
Yes, I was. Exactly. I was fixing my truck with the fix truck.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
But I got accused of it. And to me, that was like kind of bad for my image there. Yeah. For a little while, the people thought I was cuckoo crazy and would do something like that. But
we still do.
Pretty much been.
Well, I'm glad you get to say that here.
I did. Yes. I'm readjusting my crown.
Lord.
Yes. Yeah. And you've never gotten a chance. As long as I've known, you've never gotten a chance to really express that about yourself.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got to set the record straight
and clear the air on that.
Yes.
Girl, we don't know what you're talking about. We don't care.
I'm mature enough to know that walking away and doing nothing is more hopeful than doing anything, right? Yeah. So, every ex, and I say this sincerely, has always tried to come back because when I'm done, I don't even say goodbye. Like, I block you, you don't get no final. Yeah. But before I became that mature woman, so I was once engaged in my 20s, and I was chasing my career. My career was my focus, and it's just the reality of it. And I had an opportunity. I left Chicago to go to Philly for a job. And when I left, me and my ex-fiance ended our relationship, and he ended up with his roommate's girlfriend, but we were all friends. So I found out, and God is good, because see, I wasn't the woman I am. I would have been in jail if I would have found out I was in Chicago.
I know that's right.
So I was out the way in Philly. So what I did was I wrote this nasty letter. I said, she ain't ish. She ain't never gonna be ish. And I sent the email to everybody that knew her, to her brother, to her friends. Said, make sure she get it. Make sure she get it. It was just really, really nasty things. But I'm over it now. I'm more healed. That's the craziest thing.
She's over it now. She's over it now. Now listen, I'm not saying that the woman who was the friend or whatever was any good for going ahead and messing with her ex-boyfriend, but it was her ex-boyfriend. Why ain't she had no smoke for the daggone ex-boyfriend since she was upset? Always going after the woman, but these are the people that is like the sisterhood. Oh my God, protect Black women. We're all we got. And then it goes out the window when it has to do with a man, when it has to do with money, when it has to do with a different opinion than yours, and all of a sudden it don't matter if you're a Black woman or not. This, now it's gonna tell everybody. Okay, whatever you say, half damn crazy. Shout out to Blade for another 2. He said, question is, who's lined up now? And ain't nobody lined up for Tiger Print. The way that she was carrying on the other day, ain't nobody lined up for her. Kendra said she got a boyfriend, and the Lion King over there, she is married. And then Vivica, child, we already know she waiting around for 50, allegedly. Shout out to Blade for another 5. He said her back fat helped. Kendra's back fat helped her heal. Woo! I don't know who need more healing on this stage, if it's not Tiger Print or Vivica.
I think I've ever did it.
I didn't have the intelligence.
You didn't have it. You didn't have it then.
But I do agree with walking away is definitely the most hurtful thing for them, because it really stings their ego.
Yeah.
But I have windmilled several young men, several ladies' sons.
Not several.
I can recall back to a time where I was very young and he was older than me. I ain't gonna even say no name. The said person, I had got a tip that the people were cheating. Okay, and so what I thought was appropriate to do was to sneak up on the people and park by the house, but where I was unseen. I got the tip that he was coming to the house, that he was on his way to the house, and rum up. So I see the people getting out the car with the girl and another guy, because I was told that they were getting ready to run a train.
Damn! It was giving out all that information.
But regardless of what the situation was, it wasn't appropriate.
Right.
Okay, and it was wrong, because I had just got off the phone with you and you had told me that you were somewhere else. But my spirit and my tip said to go park on the side of the house. So when you're in a rage like that and you do have that kind of trauma, because he wasn't the first, you know what I'm saying, that I had to swing on. I jumped out.
Admit it was the past.
That's right. Let me tell you something. I jumped out the car. I was with my girl, okay, and she was about it as well. So I jumped out the car, was driving. I didn't put it in park.
Oh no!
Okay, I jumped out the car, so my girl had to jump over to the seat and get it going.
Wow!
He saw me and he took off.
Of course he did.
You lay down.
Time it was. It was showtime. It was showtime, baby. And I chased him in good fashion. Yeah, I'm not,
What time of year was it? You didn't
I
slip
was
or
young.
slide?
I did, baby. I did not sleep or slide.
Okay, good.
I was in my 20s.
All right.
You know, early though. Early
Knees was
20s.
good.
Knees was good.
Okay.
And I chased them to the backyard, and we literally played dodgeball with rocks.
Right.
Only I was the one throwing the rocks, and he was the one doing the dodging. Okay? And you know, I hit him with a couple of rocks and cussed his ass out, and then I kicked him down the stairs in the back. You know, at the back of the house got stairs to go. You know, because what they do is they try to come up on me.
Selena,
no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm reformed.
She said it's in the
I can speak about me. Okay, I ain't scared of me. Okay, then. So he, you know how they try to come and no, baby, and do that to you know to stop you getting beat up from the rocks. I was strong with it. You know, I work out.
Yes.
So I was able to kick his ass down the stairs. and you know, and then
stairs? I thought they were outside.
Front, and my girlfriend is trying to get the girl out the car. So she's dragging sis out the car.
Oh my goodness.
And the other guy.
Oh, so there's more not being nice.
I'm dragging sis out the car and whooping her ass. You know, so it was just a mess.
That's one of them good old Midwest.
Let me tell you something.
You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something, baby.
You
It was
was
a
windmilling, throwing rocks.
Listen, somebody should have came outside and said, "Cut." That's how and you'd have thought it was scripted. You know, but then I got in the car. You know, we left. I went down to the Lakeshore Drive. Okay, down in Chicago, and then he paging me. Why you paging me? And we just fought, and you just got caught.
But sometimes
they
like
you rhyming.
And we like that.
Now, can I ask you this? How long did you date him?
I dated him for 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
After
he actually got married on me.
Oh wow.
He was a demon, honey.
I was about to say, don't gloss over that. Don't gloss over that now. Sounds like she dated him for 2 more years after all that. He was a demon and got married on her. So they were still dealing with one another. Now, girl, after all that and all these women that be talking about cheating. I'm not going to put up with cheating. Does that mean she was settling? We don't settle. Settling. We don't settle. She was settling. That's what it sounded like to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Shout out to Blade Daywalker for another 2. He said, and they said men are stalkers. Is that what they say about y'all? Do y'all be stalking? I ain't never heard that. Do y'all be stalking? Is that what y'all do? I always heard that women were stalkers. I never heard that men were stalkers. I gotta be honest with you. Shout out to the Squeegee Kid for the 5. He said, what episode of Cheaters is she talking about? And was Joey Greco the host? No, the other one is the host. What is his name? Oh God, what is his name? Peter Guns. He was the host for that episode. He was watching and laughing, child, because she still stayed with him even after all that. Shout out to Live from New York for the 5. I appreciate you, hon. He said, I'm reformed. How many times we heard that one, child? What if she ended up really marrying that same guy, but just saying that he married somebody else? Ooh, I'm just playing. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Shout out to Blade with another 5. He said, this show is not for anything but private talk. This is gossip, not entertainment. That's what I'm saying. Like, you see how fake the background was? Well, this one too, but the one behind Vivica and whatever this child, Selena, it looks so damn fake. Like, they just put this, you know how you used to go to parties and you used to get your pictures taken in front of a print? They just put that in the background and all around somebody's kitchen. And then they said, we're going to make a talk show. And that's what we got here. I'm just thinking that if this is where Vivica Fox is, all right, put Kendra to the side, y'all. Even put Selena Johnson to the side, y'all, because I don't know what that lady do in real life. And I don't really know what Tiger Print do. But this is where Vivica Fox has come at the end of her daggone career. I have to be honest with you, some man is in charge of this, if I'm not mistaken, of this show. But they said, all right, I'll do it. Again, I can understand why Kendra would do it. That's more exposure for her. She in entertainment any daggone way. But I'm just saying, like, Vivica, this where you at, girl? Something just ain't right.
You talking about somebody kissing some frogs? Yeah.
But what did it take? Did it take him getting married for you to move on?
I hope so.
No, I did not know that he got married until I moved on.
Y'all. So that means she was still messing with him when he was married, but she didn't know. I didn't know. It's not my fault. He didn't tell me. Oh my God. Well, here's the thing. When you caught him with the alleged train, and you was tossing the rocks, you knew he wasn't no good, but you continued to mess with him again. Sounds like someone settled. Somebody was settling. and you kept going back, it shouldn't even be a surprise that even if he did get married and didn't tell you, if that's really what happened allegedly, that really shouldn't have been a surprise. You knew who you were dealing with. He was a cheater, clear and point blank, but you still win.
For every man, there's a woman. And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
Wow.
But he lied to me when he lied to me. I forgot what it was. Oh, a friend of his that was dating my sister at the time, my oldest sister, ended up telling everything to me. And that's when I found out that he did all of these things. But I had moved on, but then it really, it really took me out of here. So I moved out of I had to move out of the city and literally wrote my first album behind the entire situation.
Well, she got
some
good
songs.
I want to ask you, why do you think it's so hard for, especially women, to move on?
Because we attach our value to someone else, right? We live vicariously through someone else because we value them more than we value ourselves, right? Period. That's just what it is. And so until you tap into your own identity and who God has called you to be, you will continue to find yourself in those toxic type of situations.
Have you ever been in that situation?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Multiple.
I was listening to your story. I had something similar. I was a flight attendant back in the day.
Multiple,
and I
y'all.
was down in Miami for Memorial Day weekend, and I was dating an athlete, and we had been on the outs, but he's like, I want to come down.
Of course.
He had money, so I'm like, why you want one of my passes? But I gave him a pass, and we had a flight attendant hotel. I got him a room, and so we were all in the same hotel. I was with my girls though, and he brought another woman into the room that was in my name. And I heard them. I heard them through the door having sex. Yes,
No.
I did. Yes, I no. So I called the front desk. And I need you to open this door because he wouldn't open the door. So then I said, but this room is in my name, and you let him check in without me being here because you were so intrigued by him being a professional athlete. He knew who he was. So he let him go on and check in. So when I told him that his job was threatened, he had to open that door. So he opens the door, and the girl's in the bathroom trying to get her stuff together. And he's standing there, and I cussed him. I mean, I called him every name in the book. But I'm going to tell y'all what I did, which was crazy. Because she was, you know what, in my room, in my name, I took her money. I said, if you want to F in my room, then you got to pay too. Give me this money. Run me this cash. Run me this cash. Yes.
So how did she give you the money?
I took the money.
Oh, no, that's right.
I took the money.
So you basically stole. Is that what you just now admitted to? You basically stole. I took the money. You, again, mad at the black girl woman. How you gonna be mad at a sis? Come on now, that ain't right. What if she didn't know? She might not have known, or she was a groupie. But like I said before, this is what you get when you want to deal with the rich and famous. You want to deal with a baller, shot caller, whatever. Somebody that everybody knows, somebody that's very, very famous, and you think they're going to be faithful to you. You think they're going to be faithful to you? She should have expected this. I don't even know why it's a surprise with anybody that deals with any professional athlete. Sorry. I mean, come on now. We see what happened with Magic Johnson. Cookie's still there. Shout out to her, child. You go ahead, girl. You go ahead, girl. I'm just saying. But what the hell do I know? But this story is all these stories is half damn crazy. Just like they say, some things should be kept to the grave, child. Some things need to be taken to the grave.
And she was afraid, so one of my girlfriends was
intimidation.
I was dealing with him. She was trying to get her out. She was like, "You got to leave." So I sat in the lobby and I waited. And so he came to me and he was like, "If you want me to pay for this room, then give me her money back."
Are you insane?
Yes, he did.
Oh my God.
Yes, he did. So
you never spoke to him again.
I do.
You did.
Of course. I hope you never spoke to him again. I did. Of course she did. Just like Selena did with the man who was effing married. Y'all, I told you, I know these biatches. I can't even believe they're admitting it. They're telling everything. They half damn crazy, but then they turn around. They be knowing. They comfortable in this room with a bunch of women running off at the mouth. They be knowing. They be knowing. And then they just go ahead and blame you. They're going to go ahead. This lady right here going to blame the woman, get mad at the woman, go after the woman, steal her money, intimidate her, threaten her, and still talk to him. I'm sure this woman probably went and had sex with him again, allegedly. But then when she was just talking the other day, she was talking about how men ain't no good. Oh my God, you can't believe what they do. This, that, and the third. Crusty, dusty, musty, rusty. Oh, girl, if you don't go get some damn therapy, so you would rather be alone, even though you said, I would want to come home with someone that's home when I get home. But you still acting like this. But I mean, you still dealing with this trauma, and who knows what else, y'all. Because all she wanted to deal with, from what she said before, was all the famous athletes and things like that. So pretty sure she got a lot of these stories or something similar anyway. Child, and went back. That's 2 for 2 that went back, y'all. That's 2 for 2. I think Kendra didn't go back. I don't know, but she said her little story, right? Kendra didn't go back because she was already in another state working on her career, okay? And she admitted it. She said it was her career over relationship. So she know what she doing and where she at is on her. Shout out to Reinhardt for the 5. Thank you so much. Because of the wonderful things he does. That's what Selena over there singing, looking like the Cowardly Lion.
I want to jump in this conversation because I think about leaving. You said the question is, why do people stay so long or so hard to leave?
Yeah.
I think men do be on BS, right? But they give us early signs. So the question got to be like, why do you say? You say you went through all that and you were still talking to
I had all the signs.
Like, you know, all the signs are there.
And
so
drove
it's really,
right past them.
I think the honest reason why women say they call it
they be knowing.
Fear. I think it's fear. It's fear of not knowing what else is out there, like the unknown, like something's better than nothing.
Yeah.
And then also,
damn lutely.
Just to let you niggas know, we don't need y'all. We want y'all, but we don't need you.
20 years later.
Our black men, we want all y'all back. Because we love you, we see you, kings, and most importantly, we need you. And most importantly, we need you.
And most importantly, we need you.
They need y'all.
Opposed to the reality of this person. If you sat down and thought about the reality of this person, we wouldn't even like them.
Kendra,
Absolutely.
I don't know if this is possible. It might sound childish, but I was in my 20s.
Yes.
You
And you think that that's love?
No, but hold up, baby. The way that the people put it down, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, no.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I told y'all. You keep wanting to give up that grade A. I tell y'all, stop giving out that grade A. This is what you get. And it be all y'all's fault. That's right. I'm blaming y'all coloreds, you Negroes. You hear me? You Ebonies, male. It be all your own damn making because you too busy out here trying to think that you Ron damn Jeremy, the black version, okay? And this is what you get. People hiding, pulling up, throwing rocks, over here, bringing in women in a room that they asked you to get. Then they go get married. They don't tell you. You still messing around. Then you find out you still be coming through. It be y'all's fault. It definitely be. Shout out to Shelton Ward. Thank you so much, hon. He says they would never give men a platform to say any of this ish. Oh, yo, why don't they? Oh my God, that would be awesome. Y'all need a TV show. Y'all need to reach out to Tyler Perry and get a TV show where 4 men get up there and talk. 4 men of different varying ages so that you could get varying opinions because that's how the View was supposed to be. Different backgrounds. And then you can talk about relationships too and talk about when women came through and was crazy towards you and all that type stuff. Oh my God, somebody need to do that. Somebody reach out to Tyler Perry. Come on now, y'all. We need to get that going. Child, we'll be streaming that too. Woo! I love it. But yeah, we're the toxic ones somehow, some way. Blame Jermaine. It's always Jermaine's fault. You already know, but it would still be interesting. It still would be your fault, even if y'all get the show, but we would watch it. I would love to see that. Shout out to D. Scott in the building. Thank you so much for the support, hon. Thank you for being here. Everyone, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. He said, see, they be knowing. That's why they get the grade A. No, see, you don't listen. Y'all don't be listening. All right, so you bring it on yourselves. You be bringing it on yourselves. I told y'all I be knowing. All right, y'all, I tell you. I be telling you, okay? All y'all. Because I'm a biatch too, okay? I'm just saying, I be knowing. That's why they be like that. That's why I be saying that.
Who is saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Me. Shout out to Vegas Scorpio. She said if men were talking about putting hands on their woman, they'd be canceled and it would be an uproar. Abso-effing-lutely. You were absolutely right. That's what I was saying. Like, we just gonna just slide on past what the hell she just said. So we just gonna condone all that. And the fact that she intimidated that daggone woman and stole her money. She did a Cardi B allegedly. Woo! Interesting how this works. Somebody contact Tyler Perry, child. Contact Tyler Perry.
And they can bleep me if they want to. You was stigmatized.
Yes, let me tell you something.
Shout out to me yet again. Vivica said it because she already know, and that's why she waiting around for 50. Shout out to 50 Cent. They was stigmatized.
I say my soul was tied on up. I say the soul was tied on up like this here.
Okay.
And I just couldn't get my shit together. No, that's the thought of that shit being gone just tear me up every time.
Yeah, you see that smile on her face be tearing me up every time. Hey. Listen, we all been there. I'm just saying, but all this craziness that they talking about, intimidate people and stealing money and fighting women and sending letters and all that, child. But then they turn around and they will blame y'all every single time. I told y'all that's the reason why when they be acting crazy like this, it's because of the grade A. Y'all just don't know how to give out no grade D till you figure out who it is you dealing with. Then you come out with all this. I blame you, gentlemen. It's all your fault. It's all Jermaine's fault.
We do not care.